WarioWare Get It Together has over 200 microgames, but some of the most exciting ones come from 9 Volts level, as they're based on actual Nintendo games. Some of them look as if they're ripped directly from the games they're based on as well. So for this video, we're going to see if that is true by looking at 3 of these microgames and the games they're based on. We'll also give them a rating on how accurately they represent these games. Let's start with Super Metroid, and in this microgame, players have to push Samus in her morph ball to the exit in either direction. These are levels based on areas in Super Metroid, like Norfair, Meridia, and the wrecked ship. While the 16-bit textures and models are 100% spot on, there aren't any rooms in the game that look like the ones in the microgames. They're symmetrical like a pinball table, with platforms and doors mirroring each other, which makes the microgame more balanced. It would be tough trying to guide Samus out of a room like this now, wouldn't it? So with that, we give this microgame a rating of aesthetically perfect recreation, but not entirely accurate with level design, out of 10. Moving on to the Donkey Kong Country Returns microgame, where players have to defeat the enemies on screen. These stages seem to have taken snapshots of real levels from Donkey Kong Country Returns, and upon booting the game up on Wii, this is completely true. This level right here is from the first stage in the game, Jungle Hijinks. The next one was harder to find, but it's from Muncher Marathon, where you run away from a swarm of spiders. Finally, this one is from the unlockable Golden Temple. While these stages are ripped directly from the game, the 3D models of the enemies are also spot on, including Donkey and Diddy Kong. Because of this, we're giving this stage a ranking of ripped right out of the game, so therefore it's 1-to-1. Out of 10. Finally, this microgame comes from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and players have to keep striking an object trapped in stasis so it can fly away. As we can see, Link is on the right, and there is a backdrop of Hyrule behind him. Using the clues present in this backdrop, we found the actual location on the map, and it's right next to Oria Grotto. Fittingly enough, this area has a bunch of rocks you can hit in stasis mode in case you want to kill a few hours, so it's no surprise they used this location for the microgame. The WarioWare microgame is clearly using a still image of the world, given that the trees aren't moving and neither is the smoke from Death Mountain, so we decided to try and recreate it by using the Sheikah Slate's camera, and we got pretty close. Not that close though, which leads us to assume a dev cam was used to make this shot. Still, it's really cool, and we have to give this microgame a rating of, I can almost recreate this shot, so it's only 98% accurate. Out of 10. So those were 3 of the Nintendo-themed microgames found in WarioWare Get It Together that have elements ripped directly from the games they're based on. Tell us what you think of these in the description below, and let us know if you want to see us compare other microgames to their real game counterparts. Also, check out the videos on the right for more topics you might be interested in. Until next time, bye.